I'm Juliet Cruz. I'm an account manager here at Simple Lending Financial.
I'm Lauryn Jackson. I'm the executive assistant and social media manager at Simple Lending Financial. Okay, my first question, can you share your professional journey and what brought you here to Simple Lending?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in California. I moved to Texas about 3 years ago, and it was all because of my best friend. She actually is a loan officer back there, and she thought I'd be good for it. So I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Let me just say that. But I'm glad I did. And then I actually met Janine at an auction that I was at, a previous lender. But I just liked everything she stand for. She was in pink, first of all, which is really cool. And then just women empowerment. So I think that's really the main reason why I'm here at Simple Lending.
Yeah, same for me. I recently just relocated here from Chicago, and my background is like corporate customer service, like all those things. And I really wanted to work for a company that stood for something. And I didn't just want to be like a number or just a employee there. So when I met with Janine, literally a month after I moved here, I'm like, this is so cool. The office is pink. Everyone's so cool and so sweet. And so I just, in my professional journey, I've always wanted to work for a company that stood for something. So when I met everyone here, I'm like, yes, this is it. You know, like girl power, pink. There's Moises, of course, but you know,
he's still one of the girls.
Yeah, he's one of the girls. But, second question: what advice would you give to young girls? I know you and I are both like younger. What advice would you give to younger girls that are starting their professional careers?
I would just say go for it. You know, life is so short, and I truly believe that you can do anything you set your mind to, and there's nothing too big or too small. And right now is the time to do it. You know, it gets a lot harder when you're, a little bit in your age. Obviously people still do it, but when you're young, you have, more chances to take, so
I agree. Again, I'm still young in my career. But I think what kind of hindered me originally was I didn't finish school, right? So I grew up in a household where like everyone's like finish college 4 years, right out of high school, do this, do that. And that just wasn't my reality. Just advocate for yourself, network with people, connect with people. Like, don't be discouraged about, if college isn't your journey, isn't your path. Like there are other outlets to just like put yourself out there.
So, you don't always need a degree to be successful.
No. Final question. How do you balance your professional life with your personal life?
Ooh, that's a good question. For me personally, I think going on walks like 3 or 4 times out of the week like really just grounds me. It kind of just gives me time to just forget everything for a moment and kind of just set back and realize, I'm only human. There's only so much that I could do, but it allows me to free up some space. That way I'm not burnt out.
I think I'm still working on it. It's easier said than done, honestly, because when you're passionate about what you do, it's like that becomes you, right? And so I'm working on like creating a balance of like health and wellness, even like saying those things and like putting it in the atmosphere, like at least I'll try.
Well, you just moved too, so I feel like it's always harder to get like a routine down once you just move. Like it took me almost like 2 years.
Girl, don't tell me that.
To get a routine. But I'm just bad. I'm a procrastinator, so maybe that's just me.
But I do think that working for a company that advocates that also helps. Like again, Janine is a great example of that. She travels, she does yoga, she does all those
sound
things.
bath.
Like
yoga on the beach.
That's important. So just create something that works for you.
Yeah, whatever works for you. I agree. I'm just a girl. At the end of the day,
we're just girls. Thank you for tuning in to our second episode of Simple Chat. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and hit us up on all social media platforms.
So, what's for lunch?
I'm thinking Chipotle.
Let's go.